Ugh, boring. Out with the old,
in with the new Pure Strike Carbon. Woohoo! Here it is, the brand new Pure Strike Carbon. What an upgrade they have delivered. There are no other rackets in this colour. I don't think there's anything wrong with the white colourway. I actually think it's really nice. I think the problem was it was so similar to the previous generation, and that previous generation was in for 4 years, isn't it now? So it's looked the same for getting on for half a decade. So it needed a refresh, it needed a revamp, because the Pure Strike is an excellent range of rackets that plays in a really, really great way with a huge range and access for loads of different players, but it needed to stand out, it needed to get a bit of a refresh, a bit of a revamp, and that is for sure what we've had.
Yes, the problem was that there were so many advances in this frame, but no one realised because it looked exactly the same as the old one. Every single version of the Strike has been an upgrade on the one before.
Yeah.
And this version 4 was by far the best. We reviewed this, how long ago was it?
A long time ago.
We both really liked all of them, which is rare, because there's lots of rackets in the Pure Strike silo, and I'm correct in thinking that all of them are being redone in this.
Yes, this is not a Yonex edition, an additional colour, a choice between two. This is a change, so the white ones will no longer be available.
Time to say goodbye to this old white Strike.
See ya.
And let's get into the new one.
If you get all your tennis content from us, the least you can do is subscribe.
Yeah, all you got to do is press that little button there. Really helps.
Before we go through the range, just to highlight how much PH Tennis does think the Pure Strike is good, our stringer, who's currently stringing just off to the side here, uses the Pure Strike, and he's never paid quite so much attention to what we're saying. He's very excited to get the new colour, but he has been using the 98/16/19 version of the Strike for a long time, and really likes it, and he's got access to all of them, so it must be good.
Yes, and there is a 98/16/19, and there is a whole lot more. There is a Pure Strike for everyone.
There is, starting with the top dog, the 97. This is the most performance player mould. This is the hardest to use. However, it is an excellent frame. We play tested this again a long time ago against the Pure Drive 98 and the Pure Aero 98 as a sort of 3 more player frames Babolat make. And the Pure Strike arguably came out on top for manoeuvrability, for Racket that whilst weighing, I think it's 310 grams, plays like it's a bit lighter. It's nice and manoeuvrable, and it can really let your hands go, and it really controls the ball very nicely. So you've got that, you then drop down to some 98s.
Oh no, before that, Josh, you have a couple of 100s. We have a Pure Strike 100 and a Pure Strike 116/20. The reason I want to make this racket, or bring this racket to your attention, is it's one of the most fun rackets I have ever played with. I absolutely love that 16/20. Don't know what it is about that 16/20 that I like so much, but there's something just about the way it's constructed, the way it feels, which is a really good fun.
Well, I think because what it does is, if you take normally a 98 and you open the string pattern to 16/19 to make it a bit more forgiving and enable you to get spin a bit better, if you then go to the 100 and you keep that 16/19, it becomes a bit much. So you just put in, so it's almost bringing it back more to what a 98 would maybe feel like, but with the playability and the easiness of 100.
If we talk about the traditional frames, we have the two mainstays of the Strike. They're both 98 square inch, they're both 305 grams. One is an 18/20 string pattern for your serious flat baseline, driving through the ball, taking it early, and we have our 16/19 more open string pattern for players who want a little bit more spin and who just want to have a bit more fun on a tennis court.
As with all Babolat ranges, we of course then drop down through the team and the lighter options, and of course we have juniors as well. Why would somebody use a Pure Strike? Well, it is about the feel and the control.
Yes, it is a thin-beamed, flexible racket, allowing nice dwell time on the ball, plenty of responsiveness through the frame, allowing you to feel nice and in touch with what's going on.
Yeah, I describe it like playing with a cushion. It's so soft, and yeah, you can almost feel that racket cupping around the ball. It is super soft, super cushioned. If you have a long, fast swing, it is a delight because you get the ability to create and to place the ball around the court using a whole heap of shots, a whole array of shots.
Yeah, what is odd, actually, is it doesn't really suit Cam Norrie's game, does it? The way he plays with his simple little backhand doesn't scream pure strike.
Maybe he only endorses it and he uses a different racket. Maybe. I don't know.
But if you have a single-handed backhand, if you like to play lots of touch and feel and spin and flicks and come to the net, the pure strike is going to be a lovely frame for you. There's loads of rackets that are similar to the strike. It's quite a busy part of the sort of the tennis market, and the strike has often been overlooked. Maybe that's part of the problem with the colour and why the new carbon effect is going to help. Things like Radicals from Head, Percepts from Yonex, what am I forgetting?
Wilson Blade.
So any kind of thin-beamed precision control racket that just allows you to be in control of what you're doing, the strike is a fantastic example of rackets like that.
But its unique feature, to me, is the feel.
Yeah.
If you pick up and play with a pure strike, it feels very different to all those other ones, and it is that crisp yet forgiving nature of it, that you feel that sharp impact, which gives you the control, but the comfort level and the cushioning is also very, very high. So that is what the pure strike does. You have a long, fast swing. It's worth trying for sure. And even if you don't, there's so many in the range, you'll probably find the pure strike for you. So if you're in love with the new cosmetic, which clearly we are.
Yeah, I like to see it with an orange grip as well.
Ooh, yeah, obviously
really
we went with, this is RPM rough string because of the colour, so it looked nice.
There you go. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe so you never miss a thing from PH Tennis.